to simplify and demystify what blockchain is for our audiences all around the nation in layman's terms po, no? So, ako po si Jiro Reyes from Bitsquela. We are one of the leading education brands in the Philippines for crypto and blockchain. No? We have been doing different initiatives for upskilling, for capacity building, and of course for training of our professionals in the Philippines towards blockchain careers. So over the past 5 years in doing all of these from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, I have a very unique experience in terms of, knowing what the public perception is towards blockchain from a regional perspective. Next slide, please, if I may. Ayun. And ang common nakikita ko pong theme talaga is whenever we go to universities, different LGUs and different sectors, from students, from faculty, they all tell me the same thing na, okay, Jiro, gets kong idea ng blockchain, I get the benefits. I see the news, the positive PR from around the globe. Alam ko na maganda siya. Pero ano nga ba ang blockchain, di ba? They always go back to that point. They don't know what the core tech really does. And that's exactly the question. Next slide, please, that I want to tackle here quickly today. Next slide, sorry. Very short but profound question, very important. What is the blockchain? So next slide, please. So sa Bitsquela po, the way we define the blockchain is we liken it to a notebook. Sorry, next slide po. Ayun, we liken it to a notebook. Think of this notebook, this orange notebook, as a place or a tool where you can put your transactions, records, or data. Next slide, please. Different payments, records, or whatnot. Just like how would you write your mga notes po ng grade school, no? This could mean remittances, this could mean payment records, this could mean IDs or whatnot. Anything that has to do with data could be put on this notebook. Now, the cool thing about this notebook is ito pong notebook natin ay own po ng lahat ng tao. Everyone has a copy of it. Jello has a copy. Attorney Mark has a copy. Sir Donald has a copy. Senator Bam has a copy. No? Lahat po ng tao has a copy of this notebook. And this means that nationwide and even globally, anyone from around the world can check the contents po of the notebook anytime, anywhere. Even though you're in Saudi Arabia, even though you're in Pampanga, in Baguio, in Cebu, in, let's say, Germany or whatnot, 24/7 po, pwede po i-check ang contents po ng notebook natin dito. Now, this setup, in a way, also works as check and balance for all the contents within this notebook. That means that lahat po ng records at data na ilalagay pa sa notebook natin ay constantly po chine-check po ng mga taong bayan natin kung tama ba ito at kung verified ito. And that is exactly why kung bakit po secure ang blockchain. The blockchain is tamper-proof, meaning hindi po siya pwede i-edit, hindi po siya pwede i-alter, hindi po siya pwede i-delete o kahit anong galawin po. Kahit ikaw si presidente, kahit napakalaking kumpanya ninyo, kahit napakaraming pera or kahit gano'ng kalaking conglomerate, no one party can destroy the data inside the blockchain. And that is the whole beauty of it right now. So, next slide, please. If I were to simplify po, the blockchain into one simple phrase, it would be, blockchain is a shared digital record. Again, a shared digital record. This means security, transparency, and it is very, very hard po to cheat as well. And this is exactly why that I always highlight in all my talks throughout the Philippines that blockchain is not just a buzzword. This core technology has a lot of potential po for the greater good ng ating bansa. And I believe so as well that this bill by Senator Bam Aquino is one of those many ways in doing so as well and how to properly use the technology in a good manner para po sa ating mga kababayan as well. So on that note, very quick slides lang po, but thank you again for the time. Maraming salamat po and good morning.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes. Jiro, no?
Yes.
Jiro. Thank you, Jiro. Yung pagiging shared digital record niya, ibig sabihin nun, yung data, nakakalat yan, di ba? Sa buong internet, correct?
Correct, yes.
Correct. So, because it is shared by everyone, no one person can change it. That's the beauty of blockchain.
Correct.
Okay, so meaning, kung kunyari, may scam na na-uncover si Mayor Benji. Siyempre, si Mayor Benji, nag-iimbestiga pa rin yan kahit wala na po sa ICI, di ba? Mayor Benji. O let's say may scam na uncover si Mayor Benji. Tapos gustong pagtakpan. Eh, nandun na yung kontrata sa blockchain, nandun na yung data, nandun na yung kung sino yung nanalong contractor, nandun na kung magkano yung magkano yung pako, magkano yung semento, magkano yung dun sa kontrata nila na overpriced, nandiyan na, gusto nilang baguhin, hindi nila kayang baguhin.
Correct. Meron po tayong accountability with the blockchain. No? So, pag may nangyaring anomalya or maling pong proseso, no, pwede po i-track to sa source po na nangyari na masama.
And it's digital, no? So shared, meaning may kopya ang lahat, pwedeng ma-access. Digital, meaning because it's digital, the data can be utilized further. Correct, no? So for example, mga grupo like People's Budget Coalition ni Ken, they have to go through so much paperwork and so much files just to understand the budget. Pero kapag naka-blockchain na tayo, and because the nature is digital, you can actually go use AI to help analyze the budget. Hindi lang sa anomalya. Gusto mong malaman anong porsyento ng budget na punta sa edukasyon. You can query it, and because it's digital, your chat GPTs and Geminis will be able to provide answers. Correct, di ba?
Correct. It is very interoperable po, no, with other technologies.
That's the other thing. Our
Correct.
budget is now online, but it's very difficult. Hindi siya interoperable. So kung gusto ko malaman, magkano ang flood control na napunta sa Marikina, for example, or sa Pampanga, pag kinwiri ko yan, and because the nomenclature naman is pretty standard, you can actually access AI and other tools to understand the budget better. Correct, no, Giro?
Very correct, Senator. Ang pwede pong gawin dyan is dadaan po yun sa mga data visualization and other tools, no, to simplify the blockchain para sa ating kababayan.
In fact, you could go on any of these AI tools and tell them, please give me a visualization of the budget per region. And they would create, sabi mo, gusto ko pie chart, gusto ko graph, gusto ko ganito, and they could do it, right?
Correct, yes.
Yes, and we're not able to do that now because the budget is very difficult to manage. Isang gusto ko rin gawin, and tinry namin to nung isang araw, tinanong ko, magkano ang semento? Magkano ang semento, kunyari, sa Region 3 ngayon? And they were able to put out the price list of cement in a particular area at that particular time. If our contracts are on the blockchain, pwede mo i-compare yung presyo ng semento sa retail at yung presyo ng semento sa bill of materials ng mga infrastructure projects in government. Correct, right?
Correct, Senator, yes.
And you can even, and kung budget watchdog ka, gaya ng People's Budget Coalition, you could even have an alert. Anytime may kontrata na makapasok sa blockchain na mas mataas ng X% sa retail, yung presyo ng semento, presyo ng bakal, presyo ng pako, you could create a program which would automatically alert you, alert the public, alert the media na bakit may kontrata na overpriced. Correct, di ba?
Yes, kasi real-time po yung pagpasok ng data sa blockchain. No? So, the second it comes in and out, pwede po itong ilagay sa mga iba't ibang
The
accounts.
second that somebody puts in that contract na may bill of materials, you can have a program that automatically analyzes it, compares it to public data or public prices that are available on the internet.
Correct, Senator,
Correct.
yes.
So, hindi lang siya shared digital record. Kasi yung isang aspeto, hindi pwedeng baguhin. Yung isa ay pwedeng intindihin. Di ba? Hindi lang siya pwedeng mahanap eh. Pwede ka gumamit ng mga tools para mas maintindihan ng malalim itong mga contracts and mga transactions na ito.
Yes, these are the applications on top po of the blockchain that can be built around it.
And at least, of course, you're the tech people. Pero sa palagay ko, di na yan ganun kahirap ngayon, no? As long as it's digitized and it's available, you can use so many tools, even your ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever LLM you have, to help you analyze the budget further.
Correct. Isang prompt lang po yan sa mga AI right now, tapos kaya na po yan agad.
Exact. Kain ka agad.
Yes,
Okay,
kain agad.
kain ka agad. Sige, thank you for that, Giro. All right, we will now ask PAFLA, the Philippine Association of Fintech Lawyers, to give their presentation. Is it Mr. Fordan?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
go ahead, sir.